I really outdid myself with this one. Like, oh my god. Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be giving you a step-by-step comprehensive guide on how to make stir fry like your favorite Asian restaurant does. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So I will be separating the video in 4 different parts, and for each part I'll show you the ingredients needed. Let's get started. So for this video, I will be using this seafood mix containing of squid, mussel, shrimp, and surimi. Now, if you have shrimp, beef, pork, chicken, by all means, marinate it and go ahead and use it. But this is what I'll be using for this video. Okay, so this is what it's looking like after we season it. I add about a tablespoon of each, and I'm gonna put it in the fridge and let it marinate for around 15 minutes, and let's move on to the other ingredients. Okay, so it's time to move on to the noodles. So today I will be using these organic buckwheat soba noodles. You can use any noodles in your cabinet, honestly. Like, you don't have to get a special type of noodles to do this recipe, but I have this in my cabinet for a while, so this is what I will be using. I really like how these noodles come packaged. Like, they wrap them according to the serving sizes. Like, isn't that cool? Like, if you ever have the chance to try these noodles, just look out for them. They are Roland organic buckwheat soba noodles. This is a very important step, right? After you boil the noodles for 2-3 minutes, do not let it remain in that same pot. Drain the water and run it under cold water. What this does is it essentially stops the cooking process, right? So your noodles won't get super soggy. So very important, trust me. Okay, so now it's time for the sauce, right? So I have a large tablespoon right here, and we're just gonna go in with 2 spoons of sugar. Well, maybe like 1.5 spoons of sugar, right? We're gonna go in with some oyster sauce, just a bit, just like 1 spoon, because it is a bit potent, but it is tasty. I love oyster sauce so much, right? Like so. And then we're gonna move on to our soy sauce. Beautiful. Ooh. Okay. 1 tablespoon should suffice. And then we're gonna move on to our ketchup. We're just gonna add a good amount. That's the measurements that we're going with. A good amount of ketchup, right? Just pour that in there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then we are going to go in with some red crushed pepper, right? Because everything always needs a kick. So that's what it's looking like, right? And then we are going to go in with some boiling hot water. So you want to ensure that the water is boiling hot so that it melts the sugar, right? We're not adding a lot of water, just a bit, so that the sugar can dissolve and everything comes together nicely. Okay, so the sauce is done. Like, there's nothing to it, right? It's really easy. The only thing you want to ensure is that the sugar is fully mixed out and everything is fully incorporated. But this sauce right here, it's delicious. Yo, I love oyster sauce. Like, I love oyster sauce by itself, but trust me guys, try this combination and you will be pleased, okay? Moving on. Okay, so now it's time to move on to the vegetables. So we have our string beans here, washed. What we're gonna do is just chop off the ends, right, for all of them, and chop it in half. Very simple, very easy. Next, we moved on to chopping up the other vegetables. Like, you just want to ensure that they're chopped as fine as you possibly can, and yeah. Okay, so these are all the vegetables. That's how it should be looking. The only thing that's left to do now is to go cook the seafood and combine everything. So let's do that. So to a non-stick pot with coconut oil on really high heat, we just went ahead and added the seafood and cover it and let it cook for around 10 minutes. Okay, so we cook this for around 10 minutes, or at least until all the moisture is released like this, right? So that's how it's looking. Usually in most Asian restaurants or Asian households, they have this big pot called a wok, but I only have this non-stick frying pot, right? This is the biggest one I own, so I'm going to saute my vegetables in it, and hopefully it holds everything, including the noodles, the seafood. But if it doesn't, we'll just switch it to a bigger pot after we fry the vegetables, right? So I started everything off by sauteing the onions and garlic until they are golden brown. Next, I went in with the string beans and carrots. I added the bell peppers, and then I went ahead and added the noodles. I did end up have to transfer it to our next pot, but that's okay. You need to keep the pot on really high heat the whole time, okay? So it's essential that you have everything ready and you keep on stirring everything so that nothing sticks to the pot, the bottom of the pot, and to ensure that nothing burns. Next, I added the remainder of the choy. Come on up, don't be shy. I added the seafood. Wow, this is a lot of food. But it's just the choy, right? Okay, so last but not least, I'm just going to now add the sauce. Turn it down to low heat. This smells so amazing. The sauce really does wonders for this, you know. Thank you for sunshine. Okay, so this is what it's currently looking like after everything is fully incorporated. Share yourself a plate and go ahead and garnish it with your scallion, and do enjoy. I make this often, but it never ceases to amaze me, especially the sauce. So let's dig in. Oh my god. Let me tell you, do not overcook your vegetables. The crunchiness, look, God, I outdid myself with this one. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll be posting more content coming soon. Try the recipe. Just try. It's gonna change your life. Trust me. Just try the recipe. Bye.